It's 11 o'clock. I just got up and got in the shower. Your girl's tummy was on fire this morning, so slept in a little bit. But if you want to see what another work day is like, stay tuned. Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, second green, living out the dream. From clothes to kicks, we got that vintage flair. You name it, we got it. All the styles you wanna wear. Started small, now we roll. You thought I was kidding. No, I'm not. I just got up and friends got a busy day still planned ahead. So we're gonna pull shipping, do a live show, go to Consignment Shop, go do a couple of rotations at the bin, come back and get ready for another live show, get some listing done, and sometime in that time, find time to eat a few meals, cuddle with my kids, and kiss on my husband. Stay tuned. Editing Stephanie here. It is 11:09 p.m. so I'm still working like I told you I would be. But I'm going to put timestamps in the description. So if you don't want to watch me brush my teeth or you just want to see the hauls, I'll put timestamps in and you can jump to that part. But I would love for you to watch my whole day, support this channel and me by giving this video a thumbs up and interacting in the comments below and sharing it out to someone else so we can find more reseller besties. I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to bed. Just because I've never shut it, I thought I'd show you my get ready with me process. I've already got my outfit of the day on. Lily Pulitzer tank I actually purchased like 10 years ago. And then some no-name brand Amazon capris from the bins. But let's do my get ready with me. And just like that, your girl is ready for the day. So some eggs and bacon are waiting for me in the kitchen. And let's go eat. It is 1:34, friends. I am moving so slow today. But we are going to pull shipping. I've got it all written down. And I'll tell you about what sold. So, like I say in these reseller workday videos, every day is absolutely different. Like today, I got up a little later. I mean, two things you can count on is that I'm going to be cold in the basement and have this striped shirt on, and that shipping is going to be the very first task that gets done as far as reselling each day. So, as you guys know, I like to write everything down in my notebook. And that's how I stay organized. And then we're going to pull them, throw them on the table. I'm going to see if I can get my husband to come down here and do shipping, like print the labels, even though I said I would, but I don't feel like it now. So let's get into what sold. So the first item sold in 1 day of listing on 2 platforms. It sold on eBay, and before we could get it down off of eBay, it sold on Poshmark. But we are going to dive into N5. Oops, N5 is over there. I'll be right back. Lucky for me, it was right on top. So this is a long Victoria's Secret nightgown with silk with lace detail on it, and I didn't write down the size, but I think it is a larger size. Like I said, sold in 1 day. Bins pickup, virtually weightless. So for $37.95 was the order total. After fees, I made $22.74. That's what we love, friends. That's what we love. Snap, snaps. Next, we're going to K6. What is wrong with me? I'm just going to move over there. Actually, we'll do
Y5 is over here. I did not. Y5. Oh, we have another nightgown. Let's pull her down. Guys, my back is hurting. This is it. Okay, here it is. These little things can slip down in there. So this is a Torrid baby doll nightgown, size 1X. This has been listed for 147 days, and it sold on eBay for $22.11. After fees, I made it $12.79. Now we're gonna move over to the other wall. Continuing on, we're gonna go to K6. Actually, no, we're not. K6. Why am I so messed up today? K6 is actually where we were. You guys, I'm so like, oh, and I've been drinking my mushroom tea. Let's go back over there. I'm gonna walk with you. You guys wanna walk with me? You get to see Reseller real-time walkthrough. Okay, K6 is in here. Verify my numbers here on the notebook. Sometimes it'd be like that. So this next one is the brand Habitat. It's a Lag & Look brand. It used to go for a lot more and move a lot quicker, but I've been noticing larger sizes do better. This one was listed for 373 days. It sold on Poshmark for $27, and after fees, I made it $21.60. So next we're gonna dive into F4. Guess I just don't trust myself today. 24.58. Okay. So these are the brand Cotton Candy LA pants. I'm not sure where I got these. I listed them 13 days ago. They were either an item I picked up to take to Plato's and they didn't take them, or they were a donation from my daughter, the 22-year-old who's home from college, and she just moved back home. So she's cleaning out her closet. I think I got them from there. If that's the case, is zero cost of goods. But they sold in 13 days, and after the fee, or the order total was $27. After the fees, I made $19.55, and these were an eBay sale as well. Let's go over to the next wall. Okay, we are headed to H3. So next up is this Eddie Bauer hooded sweatshirt. This is a size 2X, and it has been listed for 805 days. It finally sold on eBay for $12.85 was the order total. After all of the fees, I had a profit of $2.34. This was a Bins pickup, so I'm probably breaking even on this, maybe 50-cent profit over time, but glad that it has found a new home. I was going to throw it to my box, but it's far away. And then we're going to L3. Just right here. So this one is White House Black Market, and it is a size large, nice career dress with a geometric print. This one's been listed for 31 days. White House Black Market does well for me in larger sizes, those career pieces. So I do pick it up at the Goodwill outlet only. This sold for $21.02. After all of the fees, I had a profit of $11.93. And that was the eBay sale as well. Next up, we're going to box 54. We have 2 pairs of shoes, one in here and one out there. Actually, shoes aren't in here. Oh, wrong one. I was about to freak out. Okay. So these are some calf hair clogs from Anthropologie Birds of Flight, and like a nice wood chunky sole. I really love these, and I did pick these up at a consignment shop, which we're going to go to today. They have been listed for 55 days. They sold for $30.71. After all of the fees, I made a profit of $25.02, and I think I had $5 into these. Okay, I had to run out to the garage and grab these guys. So these were actually my sneakers. These are, I guess, like just a sneaker. And they have been listed 785 days. So nobody wanted my old shoes. But finally, somebody purchased them on Poshmark for $17. After the fees, I made $13.60. So glad to see that these guys are going to find a new home. And then our last item, this is the brand Carrots, which is like, I guess, an equestrian brand. I picked this up at the bins. It's been listed 292 days. So maybe next time I find it, I'll put the words equestrian, things like that in there. But it's a long sleeve top. It sold for $22 after the fees. I made $17.60. So that's it for today's sales. Be sure to stick with me as we continue on with our reseller workday. I am going to make my TikTok edit for this. I do a short edit for these videos as well for social media. So we'll do that. Then we're going to head out to the consignment store and the Goodwill outlet. So all great things that you are not going to want to miss. Stay tuned. Got shipping done. Got my TikTok uploaded. So if you're not following me, Queen Energy _3. Follow me on TikTok. It's linked in the description. But now we are going to go to the consignment shop. Just made it to the consignment shop. It is 2:30. Don't ask me why every task is taking me so long today. I have no idea. But we're going to go in. I'm going to see if I can discreetly get some footage and see what we can see today. So when I'm at the consignment shop, I come once a week and I only shop the clearance rack, the 80% off rack. So it's slim pickings. This is a Free People top that I debated, but it's a size small and it's summer. And even though it was a good price, I'm leaving it behind because I just don't want it to sit forever and then only make 15 bucks off of it. Another small pair of denim. I already have lots of small denim. And I just go through the rack and I'm looking at tags. Anything that I'm not really sure of, I go ahead and I just put it in my basket and then I will look it up later. This beaded dress I thought might be worth taking a risk on, just because it would be great for like a homecoming dance or something like that, even for my own daughter. But I just flip, and normally the things that get to the 80%, a lot of smaller sizes and a lot of like off-brand or bread and butter brands that I would find at the bins anyway. At the consignment shop, I am going to pay up. In some cases, when I shop off the clearance rack, it's less than what would be at a regular Goodwill, but definitely more than what it would be at the Goodwill outlet. And let's go through some passes. This Vera Bradley hat. There's a bunch listed on eBay, and they're only going for about 17 bucks, so I decided to pass on that. Thought it would be cute for fall though. This Free People, or sorry, Anthro top is a flannel top. I did a screen Google search, and it is part of a pajama set. So since I didn't have the pants, I left it behind. The comps on these J. Crew jeans, they are the skinny AF, I think. I don't know. I zoomed in. They were low, and so the sell-through rate was low. So I'm trying to really hone in on that. I love this J. Crew silk midi skirt, but I don't know if you can see in the light, but there's some weird staining. I wasn't sure what that was and if I'd be able to get it out. So I'm not taking on projects at this time, and I left it behind. I did end up leaving the beaded dress behind. I thought it'd be cute for homecoming for my daughter or one of her friends, but it's got a lot of loose beading, and even with dresses like this, I like to resell them after my girls wear them. This one, I was going to look it up, but before I could even look it up, I noticed this rip in the seam, and like I said, not doing flaws or projects anymore. I do like Nike golf polos, and I was all set to take this one. This would have been less than $1, but it is branded with Hawthorns, a local country club, and nobody outside of Fisher's needs that. This one I went back and forth on. It is a Lafayette 148 linen top, plus size, but after doing some research and the comps, and after the 80% and the additional discount, it just wasn't worth it. The same with this Go Silk. It's a plus size, but when I looked it up on eBay, still too high. Stay tuned to the end to see the haul of the items I did pick up to resell. It is 1,000 degrees outside, so you hear the air condition blasting in the background, but it is 3:43. I just got out of the Consignment Shop. I almost said the name. It's my hidey hole. I can't share it with you guys, but it's really easy to figure out. And if you ever come visit me here in central Indiana, we will go. But it is, Wednesday is like their bag lady day, and so you get an extra discount. This week it was only 10%, but I only shop the 80% off racks, and then I get an extra 10%. So I picked up 10 items. I spent $56.24, and so my average price is $5.62 basically. On average, everything in this haul that I'll show you when I get home, I should be able to list or profit $25 or more on. So things that I pick up at the Consignment Shop or regular Goodwills, I'm really looking at that sell-through rate and the possible return on investment, because I'm not used to paying up $5 an item, $6 an item. I'm used to sourcing at the bins, and so it's just taking me a little bit of an adjustment. But also even at the bins, we are really drilling down into sell-through rate, because we don't want such a bloated store and things that sit forever. As like, if you watch my daily what sold, you'll see that we have things that I picked up 2-3 years ago that only sell for $15, and reseller Stephanie today would not pick those up, but back then I was just like picking up things. And so we're in a season of just adjusting. I still want to carry 3,000 items in our store, because we have the space, but I want them to be able to flip quicker. So it is 3:46, and I think I'm gonna go check out Culver's and see what their flavor of the day is, get myself something to eat, because it's gonna be a long night. I don't know if I'm gonna do my auction or not. I might push it just because I woke up and your girl's stomach is like anyway, and I really want to go to the bins while I'm out. And so if I stop and get like a late lunch, early dinner situation, I can get there by 5 when they do the last rotation. And then kind of just like sort for 2 hours. Then go home and list. That sounds like a plan. That's what we're going to do, friends. So let's ride over to Culver's and see what the flavor of the day is. So I'm at the bins. We got some wings from Popeyes. And I don't know if your guys' Popeyes is like this, but this Popeyes by the bins, never, I ordered online, never has whatever I order. They were out of lemon pepper sauce, so when I got there, I told them just to make it plain. I didn't really want the lemon pepper anyway, and I can just dip them in my ranch. So I'm gonna eat my little lunch here, and then we're gonna go in. It's 4:35, so we'll go in just in time for the last rotation. Okay, it's 4:55. I've ate my chicken. I scrolled some TikTok. I uploaded to Facebook and Instagram like a good content creator / reseller. And now I'm going to take my water bottle and we're going to get in these bins. They are probably doing a rotation. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, fill my water bottle up. And this is the coldest. That's its actual name, the coldest. It's probably like all the other water bottles, but I love it. We're going to go in, get set up, get our cart, and get ready to find. My goal this week for sourcing was 50 pieces. I've got 10, so really only need 40 more to make my goal. But remember, we're being picky. So, looking out 90 days, so we're looking at fall pieces. It is a rotation. And I am sneak recording because they don't allow us to record in the Goodwill outlet. So stay tuned till the end to see what I got. It is 7:36 p.m. And I realized that I did not send 2 packages out today. So I ran home, got them packaged up, that sold on eBay, and they're going to go out. But since it's 7:30, and I have to pick my daughter up from cheer at 9:30, what I'm going to do is just go to the post office and then go to the Starbucks and just list while she's at cheer till 9, then go over, catch the last 30 minutes of her practice. So when I come home, I'll do the haul video so you can see everything I picked up today. I got about 25 items from the bins, and then of course 10 from the Consignment Shop. So it's going to be a long night, but thanks for rolling with me, friends. This is what's going out. We got to go drop these off. So now we are off to the Goodwill outlet. Not the Goodwill, to the post office. And so when I first came on, it was 11 o'clock. Remember back this morning, I was in my towel. I had just had a shower, so I had a late start to the day. It was probably actually about 12:30 after I had eaten and gotten everything done that I actually started working. And then I've been just going ever since. And so, yeah, part of reselling is sourcing, but I try to batch that up in just a couple of days of the week. Like I was trying to go every day, but it just takes up so much time and it kind of wears me out mentally. And the things that I have to do every day, like list, I want to have the energy and ship. I want to make those part of my daily routine. So I'm trying to get to a point where sourcing is only done a couple of days a week and I can get enough items. Of course, if I can't, I'll go more. And I've started popping into some regular Goodwills just because it's a less strenuous sourcing experience, because you don't have to fight people, you don't have to run with a cart. You can kind of get to the corner and look up comps, whereas the bins, I feel like it's super chaotic. So every day is different, and I choose to work long hours every day, because then when I don't work long hours, I don't have to feel bad about it because I've front loaded the work. So yeah, we're going to head to post office, drop these off. Then my favorite thing, coffee. We're gonna stop at Starbucks, get some listing done. We should probably have about an hour to list at Starbucks before they close, and then I'll have to just go over to the cheer gym and catch the end of practice, but we'll see how many things I can get listed in an hour. We are super fortunate to have a post office kiosk that is open 24 hours, like about less than 10 minutes from our house. So they've already picked up today, but that's okay. I am scanning the packages in so that they will start tracking, and it only takes a couple of minutes to scan, but probably less than a minute to scan 2 packages in. They'll start tracking before I even get back to the car, and then I'll be off on my way. We do find it's important to ship daily, especially on eBay. We have our eBay set to next day, same day, next day shipping. So we don't want to get any defects on eBay by shipping late. That's why I'm making this second trip. I'm actually super productive when I get out of the house and I list at Starbucks. I often have just a limited amount of time, so I make a list, lock in, and get things done. So I was able to get some listings up and things cross-listed in an hour. So it's 10 o'clock and we're home from cheer, got Jackie some dinner, and now I am bringing in the bins haul. So I'm going to bring everything in and show you what I got. Your girl is hot and tired. It has been a long day, been going all day, but I feel very productive. So we're going to do these hauls and then we're going to end it there. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop working. After I get done with these hauls, I'll edit this video. And then if I have any energy left, because sometimes I don't sleep that well, I am going to work up setting up the auctions for it tomorrow. So let's get to the hauls. Let's do the Consignment Shot haul first. Okay. I guess I could have just stood up and got it. Okay, so I got 10 items and they came to 50 some odd dollars. So where's my receipt? I think I left the receipt in the car. But the shoes that I picked up were these Sorel like knit sneaker boots. And that looked like on comps I should be able to get about 45 for those. And so this is an older Free People label. Or maybe it's newer. I don't even really know. But this looked really cute on. It is a velour, like burnout bodycon dress, like Y2K vibes, which is going to be totally in for the fall. And this one is Habitat, which I just sold a Habitat yesterday. Extra large, tunic length. And then this is a new to me brand, ATM bodysuit, but it was new at tag, and it looks like these are selling like new at tag. There was only a few listed and not one in an extra large, so it looks like I should be able to get like between 48 and like maybe even as high as 64. The retail tag on it is 150, so I'm gonna price on the higher side and take offers, of course. Tags as we go. So I can never say this brand, but it is a Lag and Look brand. And it's just this cute little tunic. It's got a zipper detail in the back and a pocket. And the sell-through rate in comps, I should be able to get about 30 for that. I love picking up plus size workout wear, because workout wear is expensive, and if you're plus size, you probably well, when I was bigger, didn't want to spend a lot on it, but wanted the good stuff. So this is a 2X. Should be able to get about 20 for that, if not more. Of course, when I'm looking up everything, or when I'm listing everything, I re-look up comps. So the sell-through rate was really good. This is J. Jill for 2X tops. This is a 2X, and it's a popover top. And okay, a few more pieces in here. Now, this is Comfy USA, which is a Lag and Look brand, 2X. The sell-through rate was sky high for 2X in this brand, and it is just a sleeveless tunic, almost out of season, but it's warm somewhere all year round. Then I really like this brand. Sometimes it can sit, but the comps for 18 women's looked good. It's more of a tunic length top, and it has this fun button detail down the back. So looking in that like 25 to 30 range. And I picked this up only because it was new tag. It is Life, and it is a 3X. And it is this like wide leg, like jumpsuit, size 3X. So I do love picking up plus size, and hopefully we can get in like that $30 to $40 range for that. So that stuff is clean because it came from the consignment shop, and so it will go down right after this video to be processed. Now, drum roll, bin stuff. So I picked up 25 items at the bins. I think I spent 45. So first we'll start with the shoes just because they're on top. So these are the brand Soft, and they're just a chocolate brown, like suede boot. And yeah, I'm just trying to get more fall winter items in my closet. And they didn't look like they needed much work. Now, these I only picked up. They're Born, and I think they're a larger size because they look bigger. They're these leather sandals. Oh, they're a size 9. Maybe I'll keep these for myself because I need something like this. Because I think these are mine. I think they're mine. These are and they're cushiony Born sandals with this leather strap, and I saw this at the bins, but I wasn't sure, like the little buckle in the leather, but we'll see if I can't just scuff that up. I don't mind wearing them like that for myself. So Stephanie got a new pair of sandals. I don't know why I have my shirt tucked in like this. I look crazy on the internet, friends. Okay, let's keep it going. Focus. See what happens as we get later. Okay, so these are C-set here. And I've sold this brand before, but a good leather pump is always going to move. And what size are they? Oh, they are 6 medium, size 6 medium. And then for the clothes, so Free People, and this is a Free People tag I hadn't seen. Another cute little body dress, and these things need to be laundered, so I'll separate them as I go. Abercrombie and Fitch cardigan sweater. Perfect for fall, preppy academia vibes. Whenever I see these, I do pick them up. Spanx, especially if they are a larger size, and these are large. And then, okay, this is an Adidas men's quarter zip. Should be able to get in my $15 to $25 price point for that, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so I looked up this bra brand. It was new to me, and it had it like a 80% sell-through rate. So I picked up 2 bras from that brand. Okay, these are new at tag and plus size, and they are just D&Co Denim & Company, size 18 women's, but they're like that wide leg trouser silhouette, and because they are new at tag, I was like, you know what, we'll try them out. So they'll go over there with Consignment. I got actually quite a few new at tag things today. So these are Liverpool. They're a size 12. I love my Liverpool jeans, because this is why I love them, friends. Watch this. Look at that stretch. And these are a crop jean, and they have a Stitch Fix tag on them. We should be able to get about 20 for those. A pair of Lululemon. These are an older Lululemon label. I think I might put these in our auction. I don't know. And our 3 for $18. You know what? I'll try to sell them first. I said I was going to use a 3 for $18 for stuff we already had. Another pair of Lululemons. These are cropped, so they might sit for a minute. And then these I looked up. It looks like I should be able to get between 25 and 30. And knit Adidas track pant. I did not look up this brand or sweater. It is Field Flower, but I just really liked it. It's like a sweater coat situation, and I feel like with the right keywords, it's a size medium. If it was a large, I would keep it, but it's like got those preppy academia whimsical vibes all at the same time. So this is Good American. The comps were over 35, and the sell-through rate was really good in it for black long dresses. This one is a size small. That is actually the first time I found Good American in anything other than jeans. So this is Ann Taylor. I got 2 of these, and this is a medium petite, and the only reason I picked it up is because it's cashmere. I've been picking up these spider quarter zips in preparation for fall. This one's a size large fleece line, looking to get in that like 20 to 30 price point. I think, okay, these are Nike Golf pants, which I passed up several pairs of Nike Golfs at the Consignment Shop because they just had them priced too high. So I was excited to find some at the bins today. Okay, this is Talbot's. This is like the first thing I picked up. It probably won't go for much. It's an extra large petite, but I just like the bright colors and the fall vibe that it had. Talbot's does really move for me. These are new at tag as well. They are J. Crew, size 28, like a trouser denim. Okay, so these are 2X. They're Tech Gear, which is sold at Kohl's. 2X jogger. I did pick these up for just for our live shows because it's plus size, and I love finding plus size new at tag. but I'm not going to list those just because they won't go for a whole lot listed. But I can, oops, let me fix my sports bra here. I can pull, you know, $5 out of them in the auction. Another cashmere sweater from Anne. And so I saw this in the shoe bin and I decided to give it a try. I haven't actually figured out how it goes though. Let's see. I actually need to see a stock photo. Is it a dress? I feel like it's a dress. Okay, so we're gonna say it's a dress. And I guess it must be like a halter dress. I need to find a stock photo. But the reason I decided to get it is because it was new at Tag. Yeah. And it's an Anthro brand that I hadn't heard of. So, forced me to do a little research. And I got a new at Tag item. So, this, I was thinking Y2K vibes. If my daughter, I'm going to look it up. But I was actually thinking because my oldest daughter loves these like small little handbags. And this is very fall. But then when I looked inside and it said made in Italy, I was like, this might be something. And look how clean it is on the inside. So I'll do a little research. And if it is something, she can't have it. I will list it. I picked this guy up for the kids' consignment shop, which will probably take a load next week. I didn't find a ton of men's items, but this is a polo, and the brand is, okay, so Jack Nichol's, this line here does really well in the golf polos, so I should be able to get 20 for that one. Another new tag piece. This is She and Sky from Ross and Remington. Just a cute little shift dress. And like I said, it's new at Tags, so it's for me. And then lastly, the last thing I picked up were these Soma Weekend knit pants, size small, like a legging. I do like to pick up Soma pieces because they're expensive. Oh, one more thing. This, I can't decide if I want to keep it for myself, but this is Agner leather wallet. And I actually, but look how clean it is inside. I could actually use something like this, like a card holder wallet. But I also, oops, somebody's Progressive insurance card is in here. Teresa left her membership card in here. That's all. But yeah, super cute. I will polish it up with my leather cleaner. And yeah. So that is the haul. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. If you like these longer style work with me day in the life videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know what else you'd like to see in my reseller workday. And I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye.
Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, second green, living up the dream. From clothes like kicks, we got